whole skin.
That?
Yeah, woo!
That's for the diehard fans.
Oh. So a little belly button. I have a belly button.
It's where an Indian shot you when you were little.
Is that where an Indian shot you?
Yeah.
What is it? Get it? What is it? Oh, it's just fuzz.
Make a wish.
Oh, do you do that? If it's just
I don't
fuzz?
know. Why not?
I was
Wish
like-
on everything.
I was like, you didn't even offer me, you know, his finger or thumb. You're supposed to.
Oh, I didn't know that part. Yeah, okay.
Couple things. I did emails last night till, I don't know, maybe midnight. Fucking started falling asleep. And I'll sit there. Like, I'll do it in the car if I fall asleep. Sometimes I'll hit the delete button. And Amanda's like, you just deleted 400 emails. So I'll go back.
Oops.
And they'll be there. You know,
trash.
you can easily see
Yeah.
because they haven't been opened. So I can
Yeah.
put them back in. That didn't happen. But I have a bunch of dudes yesterday, well, women, a bunch of people yesterday and this morning want to order fucking black and hot pink micro rigs. They're like, hey, I'll order that crystal rig. You have to wonder.
The crystal rig.
You have to wonder. Get away from the camera. Go blow your nose. You have to wonder which one of them is actually Crystal trying to reorder it. And it probably is. And who cares? Like, in all seriousness, once we have those rigs done and they're all fucking done, I'll probably send her one anyway. It's like we'll see her at the show, we'll hug and make up, or she'll stab me. One of the two, but she'll. I mean, we always do that shit. If you're not a total fucking asshole, and she's upset. Whatever. The dude's the one that fucked it up. I couldn't do shit to her, so I couldn't touch him. So I fucking canceled her order, so she'll be mad at him. And
She's been very pleasant with me.
Amanda said she's been very pleasant with her. She had that order that we owed her $140 on. Actually, we owed her less than $140 because she used a coupon code. And then we had another order that had some shit on it. I don't know what that one was, but
Isn't it funny how when people even, you know, when shit's going on, if they're not just total dumbass dick bags, how things...
Yeah, we'll probably send her the rig.
There's a there's a total difference.
I mean, but I had two. While I'm thinking about it too, a lot of dudes send us fucking emails and PMs, especially PMs. The way to ask me about an order is not on fucking Facebook. You can mention it in your fucking comments or whatever on the page, or you can post on our page. The place to ask me about your order is not in a fucking ongoing thread that has nothing to do with your order. If you fucking get on there and even look like you're fucking pissing or moaning, I'll just refund your order. I refunded a dude's order, posted up, hey, I sent you 2 emails. Well, if you sent me 2 fucking emails and we didn't reply, there's a few options. You send it to the wrong address, which is not the case if you sent it through the website. It goes to the correct address. There's no human error there. I didn't see it. I don't want to fucking reply to you, or I'm just fucking straight ignoring you. Like, those are your options. Your order's not fucking old enough, whatever it is. I have fucking real shit to do other than reply to your email on a fucking 2-week-old order.
Oh, so yeah, like a 10 or 12-day-old order. Or some
So
shit.
this dude got on there. I said, "What's your order number?" I looked it up. He had sent an email. I just fucking canceled and refunded his order. Fucking, that's the end of it. You have your money back. Your pillow and your beer koozie, and it was a pillow, beer koozie, and something else. Like, it was all just tactical.
Mm-hmm.
So, due to the tone of his order and shit, we're done with that dude. I got a lot of dudes out of the blue saying, we're with Boy Scout troops, can you help us out, can you do this, can you do that? We help people all the time, we love to do that. I do not have time. If you send me, I've said this over and over and over, so you either are fucking ignoring me, or you're not on my page long enough and have done any business with us to ask us to do you any favors. I got a bunch of dudes, can you hook this up, can you do this, can you do that? I love the Boy Scouts. I do not have time to read all your fucking 12 fucking paragraph emails. If you want to ask me a question, give me the facts, do it in 3 lines with as few words as possible. Because if it's a bunch of reading and a bunch of shit I got to sort through to figure out what the fuck you want, I set that aside for later. And here's a little tip. Later never fucking happens. It just never happens. I have tons of those. It might be important shit. If it's not from fucking one of my attorneys, then it doesn't ever get read. And even that, fucking, at best, I have somebody else look at it, and we do what we can do with it. We had 2 guys last night. I didn't take time to print the other one. We had a dude, Jeremy, from Chico, California. Chico, isn't that that's horse property up there? I think that whole place smells like horse shit when you drive past on the way to Tustin or on the way to Marriott. It's fucking literally on the way to Chino. Or maybe I'm thinking of the wrong place. There's more horses per capita than people there. It literally smells like shit if it's the place I'm thinking of. So, from lovely Chico, California. This starts back January 2nd. Dude orders. I get this email from. Hey, I placed an order last week for 2 Pelter pads and haven't gotten anything. I was billed. No shipping update either. I replied back, website shows it can take 6 to 8 weeks. What's the order number? He replies back with his order number. 2 Pelter headband, multicam, $25. Goddamn, comma, all right. Thanks for the reply. That's the initial contact with this dude. We never heard anything more. My guess is we had the Pelter wraps. They got shipped out. That dead issue. Fast forward, same fucking person. We didn't even know this when I had this conversation. We didn't find this out till that we'd already had this whole thing happen previously until this morning when I printed these out to get all the facts and make a video about this dude. So Jeremy starts the 18th. What's today? 19th.
20th.
20th. He starts 2 days ago at 9:30 at night. He sends, hey JW, the belt, has it shipped yet? He says a lot of things in here, JW, and knows who I am, which he wouldn't know just from the website. He watches the YouTube videos. We've had interactions with him. He knows how this shit goes. And he said, is my belt shipped? So the first thing I do when I get one of those is look at his order. And his order is from 2/10. The order was 8 days. The order was 8 days old when he sent this email. So I replied, seriously? And he says, what? And this all happened. I replied, literally minutes later. He fucking replies back at 9:52. What? Seriously? I ordered a belt on the 10th, and I'm wondering if it's shipped today is the 18th. If not, please cancel my order, and I'll hit up, and he names some other company. I said, I went back to... He then sends another email before I could reply to it. Literally 30 seconds later. He says, I went back to the webpage, couldn't find shipping times and policies. I was just writing to make sure you guys didn't sweep me under the rug. I got a lot of good reviews from you guys, from your stuff, and bought gear from you before. So there he makes mention of it. The previous transaction where I told him it was 6 to 8 weeks as well. He says, Corey over at Range Time Tactical, send me to you, so I thought I'd try your belt. JW on shipping times. Didn't say anything about build time. I don't know if he's...
I was gonna say you're retarded, like shipping times and build times.
I picture the little Asian dude from Hangover. Like that's the...
You want to fuck with what?
You want to fuck on me?
You want to fuck on me? Chow.
Yeah.
So I replied back at 11:06 p.m. Website says 6 to 8 weeks. It also says that at checkout as well as several times through ordering. We will kill this order. When these guys get on here and said, I never saw that, and I post these up, a fucking influx of dudes come out and go, really? Because I just placed another order just so I could take the screenshot and show. Like, it had me second guessing myself as to whether the site was fucked up or it really didn't say that. Like, I went on and ordered shit myself and paid for it to see if it was fucking there. But every time we post one of these, dozens of dudes will post screenshots. They'll go to the website, take a screenshot from the website. They'll actually order something and take a screenshot during the order process just to show these dudes. And it's to the point now this dude fucking knows. So he comes back with, that was 11, he comes right back with, that was at 11:06. So the next night at 9:32, always around 9:30, he must get off work or whatever it is he's doing. He says, okay, thanks. So at 9:32, he says, okay, thanks. At 9:33, 1 minute later, he fires another one. No reputable company uses other people's money to make products. You don't stock products at SOE. That was 9:33. 6 minutes later, 9:39, Please do reverse charges. Thanks. I didn't know this till this morning either. He ran out on YouTube. He knew about the YouTube. He knew about the Facebook page. He ran out on YouTube posting under his real name and says, F this, F that, effing, fucking percent, dollar sign, whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are a bunch of real winners over at SOE. I learned quickly what kind of company you run. Anybody viewing this video, spare yourself some time and don't order. Then he makes another comment on another YouTube video on our ridiculous customer rant from yesterday. Exact same thing. So he just copied and pasted it on another second video. Then he comes back at 10:27, about an hour later, and please refund my money and not certificate, otherwise I'll report you to. And he lists FBI.gov, he lists consumer, FTC.gov, USA.gov, stop fraud, report HTML. To which I replied minutes later, last night. I said, tell him I told you to eat a dick. So, at 10:51, so in reply to his no reputable company, I replied to him again. I said, really, $6.5 million in individual sales last year says otherwise. You might want to look on the YouTube page. We make videos about guys just like you every day. Matter of fact, tomorrow's video will be about you and your threats. Here's that video. He was running around while I was fucking sending him that email. He was already launching fucking more and making comments on YouTube. So he came back this morning and he says at 7:32, he got up early this morning for us.
He thought about it all night.
He emailed us 14 hours earlier than the last 2 days. I watched your video already and learned what a piece of work you are. That's why I asked you to refund me and not steal my money. Please do make more videos providing how you're stealing working America's money. And he says, I've already contacted Consumer Affairs in Tennessee. To which I replied, I don't remember what I replied, but I said, my lawyer, Dana, is carbon copied on here. If anybody from Consumer Affairs would like to contact us, here's my lawyer's contact information. And if you guys, if Consumer Affairs would like to come here from Consumer Affairs from Tennessee would like to come to the shop and meet with myself and my lawyer, we'll make a video, another video, making fun of you. We'd already refunded this dude's money. Like the first initial contact with him, we refunded and canceled his money 3 fucking days ago. This motherfucker's going on over some shit that didn't happen, won't happen, can't happen. He was refunded days ago, and he's still making threats and going on and on. So if Consumer Affairs would like to come here, we will be happy to make another video about your dumbass.
But why don't you go ahead and post when you get that sand out of your clit?
We got another one, not as crazy and not as drawn out, but he went on. I'll find his shit. It's actually worth probably doing a video about. I said, dude, we make a video. You're about to be the context of the video tomorrow. He says, well, I'm making a video too. I said, oh God, please fucking send me. I said, please send me a fucking link to that. I'll put it up for our 480,000 fans so that we can do this. Make your videos. I said, then you should come in here and we'll make a video together.
Exactly.
We'll just do it like CNN.
That sounds
Sit
good.
down and have a debate.
That'd be awesome. Bring your moderator. Bring your bouncer.
On a little bit of, what'd you order?
What are you talking about?
On the SOE site. What'd you order yourself?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I know a guy I could probably hook you up and get you.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I ordered.
Yeah, some of these guys, but like Crystal, is that the...
Crystal, yeah.
I mean, seriously, how hard is that to be reasonable and decent and everything else and fucking, rather than this jackass?
The thing with Crystal is I told Crystal every time we don't have it. And
right.
And she thought, you know, I don't know if she thought she'd bat her eyes and get it, or she thought she'd say please enough and get it. But I told her well ahead of time we didn't have that fucking order.
But even though when things went south, I mean, apparently heard the pop, and I mean, but like guys like this and stuff, and these jackasses, really a drop in the bucket.
Like she showed up as soon as I said we were canceling and refunding her order. She showed up literally seconds later posting on that. She knew that dude was doing that. Mm. She was pissing and moaning to him about not having it for the class. There's guys at the class right fucking now. Mm-hmm. There are dudes there now. They're fucking emailing me from the class talking about fucking Crystal. I don't know whether that class has happened. They're doing 3 classes or 2 classes back to back there, Sacramento.
Yeah.
There's dudes on there that fucking saw the video. They're like, I'm in this class. So, she knew. I mean...
Right, but what I'm saying though is, like, all these idiots that don't get it. I mean, she obviously got it and whatnot. But
Dude, here's a perfect... This dude had ordered from us in January.
yeah. No, he's just...
He's that customer. It's like I was telling you about. Like, it's always the customer that's. It doesn't really even matter price, but there's always those that feel like entitled to be able to tell you what to do.
Right.
Like, you should stop what you're doing, take care of me because I'm the customer, and like the whole.
I'm going to spend a lot of money here. It's like you were saying. Customers tell you I'm going to spend a lot of money. The first thing you did is walk over.
Let me see your purchase history.
You're $400. That's wow.
Yeah, you told me 10 grand. That's. Well, you're only 9,600 short, so you got a little ways to go.
You're doing things.
Yep.
It's like we were talking about yesterday. How many of these guys, just on principle, they come in and act like an asshole, and they expect that we'll fucking just do what they want them to do, and that doesn't happen. So they automatically fucking dig their heels in and want to fight, and they give you the, I'm never coming back. But how many times, literally every fucking day, one of us will come together and go, hey, look up these cast email.
Yeah.
Didn't this guy say he's never ordering from us again?
Yep.
Every fucking
And it's the
day.
same thing we canceled before too. They'll slip it in.
Yeah.
Because we have a volume, people think we won't see it, but we remember.
Or they'll change the name a little and then use the same email address, or they'll use the same phone number.
Yep. We see it all the time.
All right, well, I'm gonna start breakfast. Go ahead and fucking cut this, unless you got something.
It is finger popping Friday.
It is Finger
You
Popping
haven't
Friday.
announced that yet.
It is Happy Finger Popping Friday, everybody.
I like your Zert shirt.
Thank you.
I haven't worn mine yet. Mallory wore it, so I don't get to wear it yet.
We're
She wore mine too, but she washed it when she was done.
We're supposed to have ice coming today again.
I know.
Yep.
But we're supposed to have rain right behind it, which is weird.
Which is worse.
Yeah, like
Because it's going to turn into ice on top of the ice.
I was reading the weather report, and it was like we're expecting this much ice from noon to 9, and then it's going to turn into a lot of rain, and we're watching for flash flooding, and then it's supposed to be cold Monday. I was like, what the? What's going on?
It's fucking...
I'm ready for spring.
The end of days.
The thing is, everybody, I wish it'd warm up. As soon as it's fucking warm, they're going to
People
be like, I
bitching
wish it's
about
cold.
Not me.
You know what, man? Just be content in what you got. Be happy. Make do with it. Fuck it.
Are you mad at your parents that they took you from the jungle? Do you sometimes wish you were in the jungle?
That's why I'm happy during the spring.
You're in the
and summer.
motherfucking jungle, then you build pyramids with basements and shit, try to get out of the fucking jungle.
See, and at this point, you'd be wanting to fucking sacrifice Sebastian and stuff and everything at your age, and trying to get your new disc for your ears or something. Or
Put on a headdress, make you look bigger. All right.
Hey, you guys, have a great weekend. Take care of one another. If you're in bad weather, be safe, be careful, and fucking be awesome. Have a great day.